Hi, Steve again. I'd like to talk to you about the Magical Mystery Tour, why I wrote the Magical Mystery Tour. It was inspired because of all the times I went to hospitals and I saw people that were suffering and going to die, and the tragedy that was around it, and all the fear and all the pain, both in the person that was sick and the family, and how the family acts up when they have someone close who's ready to die. Really, the Magical Mystery Tour is about death. It's about it's a bus. It's a trip we're on. Consider it this: death. This life is like we're going to take a trip around the world in a bus, and the first stop is the rest area 20 miles away, and that's the first time to get off, and that's what this life really signifies, is a rest stop. Now, you wouldn't fret if you were getting off a rest stop. Um, you wouldn't be sad, and there wouldn't be all that emotion. My desire in this message is that we try to be that way around our death, and how we are in comforting others. I think of my wife's grandmother, who lived to be 101 years old, and what she was like in the hospital when she was going. She just had such a pleasant way about her, and such a pleasant air. I think she knew she was going, but she didn't really talk about it. But she reflected on the path that her life had taken, and she shared that with us. And then she also brought joy to those that came to visit at the hospital. Today, think of yourself and how we're all going to maybe be, unless it's a quick death, we're in that situation. How are you going to be in the hospital, and how are you going to comfort others when it's their time? Think of life as a magical mystery tour. The soul lives on and on forever, and this part all fades away. God bless you, and thank you for coming and sharing.